Welcome to the show, Gregory.
It's a pleasure to be here, Daniel. Good to see you.
Is it really? Okay, well, I'm gonna take
And
that.
congratulations on your new channel.
Well, I'm hoping it works out well. We are definitely making the upgrades as we go along.
Am I an upgrade?
Oh, yeah, well, I wouldn't say guest wise, but the overall show is upgrading. But you're definitely in the top tier of guests. I will say that.
I'm good. Then we can continue.
All right. Well, good. I just wanted to clear that. So, so now, Gregory, explain to this audience exactly what is the service that you offer here with
In
the
a
private
simplified
chauffeur.
form, we are a temporary employment agency for high-end chauffeurs on the private side. So we are the private chauffeur because we drive clients privately in the client's own luxury car. To go one step further, our clients are of more of the elite status who own luxury vehicles. So instead of using a limousine service or public transportation, they already have a luxury car and they employ us and our chauffeurs to drive them in that car as we are lifestyle chauffeurs.
A very interesting concept. You started this how long ago?
Oh my God, I left New York City to come out to LA in 1986 to launch this business as Home James. Well, you know, the old.
Oh yes, the classic adage.
That was the classic with chauffeurs. You know, they get in their own private car and they go home, James. You know, so yeah, we started it as Home James. Stepped up to the Private Chauffeurs International, which we were far from international, but that's damn good. And we settled with the private chauffeur back in 1990. So 86, 90, and here we are. Fast forward to 2020.
Wow. Now you had previous experience working as a limo driver yourself, correct?
Oh, if you look behind me,
Yes.
look at the 80s. Oh my gosh. The 80s. The 80s in Los Angeles.
Oh, wow.
Best time ever. Rock and roll, music, concerts, 7 nights a week, backstage passes. It was unbelievable and probably one of the best experiences and of course times of my life and for music.
As a limo driver, who was a favorite client? Well, what is your most memorable? Who was your most memorable client?
Loved Billy Idol.
Billy Idol.
Billy, tight. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. I spent a lot of time with Billy Idol and of course Guns N' Roses.
Really? It seems to me that as a chauffeur, Guns N' Roses and Billy Idol would probably be the last people I'd want to clean up after.
Oh yeah, but the fun. Think about it.
It was. Oh well, yeah. Well,
Guns N' Roses, rebels from the street.
Oh my goodness! Now, when you opened your private chauffeur agency, who was the first celebrity who came on board as a client?
Geez, the first celebrity that came on board as a client. Oh my, there's so many. Oh my God, we had Kirk Douglas, we had Frank Sinatra, we had Don Rickles, Bob Newhart, Tim Conway, Steve. I can't tell you how many major celebrities jumped right on board with us when we moved into Los Angeles and they found out about our service. And the great thing, of course, is the networking. You get one celebrity, you get them all.
Oh yeah. And by the same token, if you mess up with one celebrity, it's man.
But Daniel, it's unfortunate and it's inevitable with life.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are in the year 2020, and we have seen so many legends. We've said goodbye to so many legends of every industry, from music to film to art. And it's always difficult to say goodbye to some of these icons.
Oh, indeed. And it's rocked my world because for those of you that don't know, I work with Gregory in this endeavor as one of the chauffeurs.
Wait.
Well, in the loosest sense of the word.
Wait a second. Hold on. I've never learned how to say your last name. Stanishevsky.
No, Stanishevsky. You're in the ballpark.
How long you been with me?
Yeah, longer than I care to admit, but longer than either one of us would care to admit.
Remember the first night you drove my daughter to her prom night?
I was in my second or third year of driving with you, and Gregory decides, okay, Daniel, you're going to drive my daughter for her prom night. We go over to Beverly Hills to rent a Cadillac Escalade for this little endeavor, because Gregory had a good idea of what was up, and he didn't want to have that smell in his car after prom night. So he got the Cadillac Escalade along with the damage waiver for shampooing the interior if necessary. And needless to say, we got back at 4 o'clock in the morning, and unbeknownst to me that Gregory had a good idea of what was going to happen and everything, I was just praying that I wouldn't have to see him as his little girl got out of the.
And you knew that, and you bailed, man. You didn't even leave a note on the front door. You just bailed. You delivered the package and bolted.
You could hear my tires skidding out of the street. I didn't get a chance to. You were already out in your bathrobe the second we pulled up. It was hysterical. And I'm standing there going, oh, man. Okay. Well, it was a nice job while it lasted. But now now things are going to be a little bit different, especially because we've all been in quarantine for almost 2 months now. It'll be 2 months within, I think next week will be the 2-month, stay-at-home order for folks, and now we've got to go back to clients who are absolutely terrified. And how are you dealing with that, Gregory?
Well, the nice thing is we are rehearsing retirement, so it's kind of nice to have this opportunity to slow down, to relax, not have the phones ringing 24/7. You have clients, you have chauffeurs to attend with, you have events, you have concerts, you have out-of-town trips. So we've been able to just breathe. And unfortunately, the chauffeurs have all been, let's say, not furloughed. Let's say they've been released from activity until further notice.
They've been practicing retirement as well.
Well, the downside, we are in the business of moving people.
Right.
And we people are not moving. Taking people to places and events. And unfortunately, there are no places, nor are there any events to take people to. So clients are just as anxious as we are to be untethered from this lockdown. So in the meantime, we have advanced our chauffeurs into training for the COVID-19 after party to
after party
to be ready to tend to the client's needs on whatever their requests may be, whether it's going to be the gloves and the mask. But the reality is clients want to go somewhere, we want to take somewhere, and there's no place for us to take them, there's no place for them to go. So in the meantime, we are in communication with our clients, we're in communication with our chauffeurs, and we all understand the reality of sooner or later we will open for business. After 33 years in business, we are not in business. So we are just hanging on the sidelines, waiting for that opportunity to get back to work. The nice thing is, we recently sent out a wonderful letter to all of our clients, almost 900 plus clients, letting them know what we've been doing. Instead of sitting around, we've been improving ourselves and our chauffeurs and what we need to do when we do reopen. And the reception was emotional and overwhelming and very positive that our clients miss us as much as we miss them.
Well, that is an incredible statement to the long-term success of your business and the service you supply. It is, and a compliment to you. You're always, I noticed that you are far more enjoyable to talk to now as a guest than usually as your employee. And I have to say, I'm kind of enjoying this and kind of dreading going back to work. But
well, the reality is running a business. People don't understand.
yes.
Running a business, so you're managing clients, their
Mhm.
expectations, their desires, and their needs. You're managing chauffeurs, their expectations, their desires, and their needs. And you have to strike the perfect balance in order to keep everyone happy and everyone successful. So, you can't really be favoring the chauffeur or favoring the client. It truly is
Exactly.
walking the line and trying to keep everybody happy, which is a very, very impossible job. But you know what? I have been juggling.
I was just going to give you that analogy, Gregory. It's more like juggling. It's more like juggling chainsaws on a high wire.
Well, one of my most favorite gifts. You'll love this. So years ago, we used to be able to gift every Christmas to the personal assistants.
Mm-hmm.
Because who calls you and gives you business? It's the personal assistant who makes the phone call.
Exactly.
Who their favorite service are. So years ago, I sent out a 3-pack of juggling balls to all the personal assistants in Hollywood because we all do the same thing. We juggle our clients' schedules, their life, the balance. And it was just so much fun. And they absolutely loved the fact that I was be able to present them with a gift of an analogy of juggling the lifestyles.
Something simple, yet something fun. I love it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh my God.
And of course, we had it. There was instructions on
how to juggle. Very nice. Well, if they find him again, they can pull up a YouTube video, so they should be good to go. Exactly. So I really don't know what else to ask you about, Gregory. The family's okay, right? Obviously, everybody doing fine.
Family's okay. Life is good. We'll just keep our fingers crossed that everybody stays healthy and happy, and at the ready when it's time that we get the green light or clients start calling. They have been calling, saying that they do miss us, and they too can't wait to find a reason to use us and call us.
Oh, well, there you go. I absolutely love it. Well, Gregory, as always, it is really great talking to you. And thank you for being a part of my show. I appreciate that.
Daniel, again, thank you for having me. Congratulations again. I wish you all the best of luck. And I will see you as my employee really soon.
Very good, man. Later.